Alright, let's break down short-term disability benefits, the kind of insurance that steps in when life throws you an unexpected curveball and you can't work for a while. So, what exactly is short-term disability insurance? In simple terms, it's a policy that gives you partial wage replacement if you're unable to do your job because of a non-work-related medical condition. Think of it as a financial safety net for those weeks or months when you're sidelined by illness, injury, or even pregnancy. Here's how it works. To qualify, you need to be unable to perform your job due to a non-work-related illness or injury. Work injuries? Those go through workers' comp, not this. If you are eligible, short-term disability typically pays you between 50 and 70% of your regular salary. That means if you're making $1,000 a week, your policy could pay you $500 to $700 a week while you're out. Now the coverage period isn't forever. Most plans last anywhere from a few weeks up to 6 months depending on your specific policy. And there's usually a waiting period called an elimination period before benefits kick in. This is typically 1 to 14 days after you stop working, so you may need to use sick days or vacation time to bridge that gap. What kinds of situations does short-term disability cover? Plenty. Things like recovering from surgery, dealing with a severe illness like pneumonia, broken bones from an accident outside of work, or even serious complications from the flu. And one of the biggest reasons people use short-term disability is maternity leave. If you're having a baby, most plans cover 6 to 8 weeks for childbirth, sometimes longer for complications or if you have a C-section. That means you'll have some income coming in while you recover and focus on your new arrival. Of course, there are some rules. Short-term disability doesn't cover work-related injuries, that's what workers' compensation is for. And you have to follow your plan's claims process and meet their definition of disability to get your benefits. Some employers offer short-term disability as part of your benefits package, but if yours doesn't, you can look into buying your own policy. Let's recap the key points. Short-term disability usually pays 50 to 70% of your salary. The coverage can last anywhere from a few weeks to 6 months. There's a waiting period before payments start. It covers non-work-related illness, injury, and pregnancy. And for new moms, it's a huge help during maternity leave. Bottom line, short-term disability insurance can be a real lifesaver when the unexpected happens, helping you focus on your recovery instead of worrying about your next paycheck.